dinner tonight?
I'm the comic relief. I'm the guy that...
Always got to have good meat.
Well, it's funny because when we were last Wednesday, when we kind of broke the news to the guys that you guys were going to come in, and I told them that they're going to do interviews with everybody, and they're going to interview Matt about his bees, and they're going to interview Travis about board games, and then he was, we were just going down the line, and then I said, and then they're going to interview me about which recliner is the most comfortable. We don't have assigned seats, but nobody sits in my seat. Sadly, we deal with some really kind of intense stuff, so we have to find an outlet to do that. And there's really bad outlets, and there's what I think are good outlets, and that's kind of us keeping everything lighthearted while we're at the station and having fun, and trying not to take life too serious. Looks like it's going to be a good day for us.
We get very close with each other's, on the human side. We're forced to, because we live and work with each other for 24 hours a day. This is the way it is across the nation or across the world, that full-time firefighters get very close with the people they work with. It's a balancing act of just dealing with human nature and human behavior, and nobody's any more right or any more wrong with that viewpoint, but we all have viewpoints.
For me, when I come in here, couldn't ask for a better place, man, I'll tell you that. I'm at a point in my career where I just want to work with good people, and the fact that I got lucky enough to be here, come and do this job where hanging out with friends for 24 hours and intervene in people's worst days potentially, this is the best job in the world.
The only thing that we heard about Ivan is he was a magician.
Everybody puts up with, my antics, such as I'll always go around and like, pulling out magic on random parts of the shift, and so.
Fire alarm, Edina engine 82, and Edina
that's us. Yeah.
Since we have two stations, when we started our new people, they needed time at Station 1 with their field training officers. We had to cover Station 2, and the new guys couldn't do that, and the two FTOs couldn't do that because they were with our new guys. So myself and one of the other medics spent the last couple of months over there covering that station, which isn't unusual, but when that happens, we don't get back here, and so we don't get a lot of interaction with the other people. You're kind of on an island over there. And so I came back for my first full shift today. When you live with a handful of people it's a third of our lives, and I say that because, we work, essentially it's 1 out of every 3 days for a 24-hour shift. Of course, the schedule doesn't work out like that, but when you do that, you get to know everybody, and you get to know what makes them tick. You get to know if they come to work and they're off. You know it right away, just like you would know if you go home and there's something wrong at home. This is an extended family.
Mostly what I miss out on is the food. So at Station 1, they cook dinner together every night, and we have some really good cooks here. Station 2, it's a lot harder just because of the call volume, and also it's just the two of you, so the economies of scale don't work out quite as well. But well, I'm sure you can smell it here. I'm jealous. There's FOMO right now.
Smells fantastic.
Well, tonight I brought some food in.
Yeah?
We make some chicken, potatoes, got to pick up a salad. Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
In the city of Edina, our paramedic firefighters submit bids for their shifts, typically in October.
A lot of us, the majority of the firefighters, bid people versus shift. We want to work with people that we know when I get here, I'm going to have people that are like-minded. At 2 in the morning, I know exactly what my driver's going to be thinking about or doing en route to a fire call, or even en route to a fire alarm. We get very good at knowing knowing what he needs and is thinking about, and what I need as a captain. All of us have our lives outside of here. People might have a sick kid at home, water in their basement, whatever it is, yet they have to come here and be here for 24 hours versus a normal person only being gone for 8 hours. We have to support each other and know how to support each other.
The thing I like about, I like working with Pat is, like I said, he just he's very supportive, and he's always, I feel like he's kind of got our back. So it's nice having somebody that trusts you to do your job the right way. He's weird about his food preferences. He doesn't like mushy food.
And it's, for Pat, it's mushy. He won't eat anything mushy.
If we cook asparagus and it's overcooked, he won't eat it. But he will eat them raw. In fact, he'll take a raw potato and eat it, but he will not eat a cooked potato because it's too mushy. Yeah, we got brisket and this pork bang. Pork bang. Let's look at this thing.
I'm probably the least mature of the captains.
Wait till you taste it.
But you have to have some light. You have to know when to bring that frivolity into the picture. But we are the older guys.
Actually, the joke is on you. You now owe me $14 now.
And a few years ago, we realized when all of us started, we always knew that there's always, it's those old guys, and all of a sudden, a couple of years ago, we realized we are now those old guys.
That was some good meat.